Before I read the daily prayer today, I'm going to share a testimony. This testimony is regarding myself and me and God, and what God did for me and what He's still doing. So, this is not something that I would normally share, but I'm going to share it today because I feel led to share. So, growing up in school, out of school, graduating, I've always felt like I was not a good reader when it comes to reading things. And reading in school, I did not want to be called on, especially when they always went in order, like starting with the first one in the class, or from the left to the right or right to the left, however the classroom was set up, or any type of setting where they wanted multiple people to read, even when you're at work and you're at a conference or a workshop, and they'll start at the first table and say, we're going to go around the room. I would always dread it. And I would try to count and see what my paragraph was going to be, always trying to read it ahead of time, always praying like, Lord, help me to not stumble over the words. Lord, help me with the words, help me pronounce the words correctly. And if I saw words that I did not know how to pronounce, I would like immediately start panicking, trying to practice it, trying to pronounce it before it got to me. And Lord and behold, don't let them already call on me before I had a chance. I really was freaking out. And I was like, oh my God, my heart would be pounding on the inside because I'm like, would always say, I'm not that great of a reader. So anyway, feeling like that, I would always like not volunteer as well, because, you know, there would be times like, can we get a reader? Does anyone want to read? Or can I get some volunteers? I would not be that volunteer to read because, again, I felt like I was not a good reader. Well, Lord and behold, when God is using you and He's calling you to do things, and you answering the call, how many of you know that you're going to end up doing some things that you're uncomfortable with, and doing some things that you felt like that you weren't that confident in? And it is so He can continue to build that confidence in you that you can. And that's what He is doing with me right now. As I'm doing these videos and I'm reading these daily prayers, these daily devotions, He got me reading to you guys, the public, on social media. Not something that I would have normally wanted to do, but saying yes to the call of my purpose, saying yes to Him, I'm doing it. So I know sometimes when I am reading, I may stumble over my words. Sometimes I am like nervous or whatever. And yes, sometimes I read it before I record. And then sometimes I don't. I just say, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. I'm going to do it. As long as I'm doing it to the will of God and I'm doing it for Him, it's going to be okay. And whoever it's for, and for that person, and it's to reach a certain person or people, they're not going to worry about me stumbling over my words. They're not going to worry about how I'm reading. They're going to hear the message that a God is speaking to them. So I'm here to encourage you today, before I read our daily prayer, that whatever it is that you've been stumbling over, whatever you don't feel confident in or you're insecure about, because that's one of the things that I was insecure about, it doesn't matter. It's okay. God got you. He's with you. He's going to take you through it. And guess what? By me reading now to you, trying to do it every day, I'm trying to do it every day, or at least Monday through Friday. I'm trying to read these devotions and the daily prayer to encourage someone as well as myself, because when I read it, I get encouraged too. But through that, you guess what He's doing? He's helping me to practice how to read better. Because there's a reason why. There's more things He's calling me to. So why not learn how to do it now and teach me now? And He's my teacher. He's the one that's teaching me. He's teaching me by using me to share some things with you, to share devotions with you, to share prayers with you from these books that He led me to. And the other thing I want to share before I read it, because it's a short prayer today, is also He brought this to my remembrance that, okay, again, I said about my reading, that started when I was young. When I was in elementary, middle, high. I feel like that I have not been reading that well for so long. And could I have been gotten better? Yes. Is that my fault? Yes, because I haven't been reading like I should. If I would read, the more and more you read, the better and better you would get. So that's on me. And I read every blue moon, this, that, or whatever, and then get in my word, and not as often as I should. But however, God reminded me, and he showed me something. He was like, okay, think about it. You say, meaning me, this is what I say, not what God says. God says, you think you're not a good reader. That's the way you feel about it, but you can do something about it. But let me also show you, even though that's the way you have felt in the past, because I no longer feel that way. I feel like I'm getting better. I see myself getting better. But even though I used to feel that way, God say, I will still use you. And he took me, little old me, and helped me write a book. And you guys know I have a book called Believe in Yourself, and I don't have it right here in front of me, or hold on, maybe I do. Let me see if I can find one near me. Well, I don't have it right here beside me in my desk drawer. However, that's okay. But I have one across the room, but I'm not going to give up. But most of you that do know me, and those that don't, I published a book last year, March the 30th, called Believe in Yourself by LaVonda Ham. So how could I, a person that really doesn't, I feel like I don't read that well, get a book published, write a book? It was him. It was all God. God did it. He helped me do it. So, and you may hear me and you may say, oh, your reading is not that bad. But that's how I felt in the past. Now, I might be like at 90% right now. I feel like I'm getting better. I'm getting better and better. It's not as bad as it used to be, and I'm not where I was. And thank God for that. But I know my reading has gotten better, and it's going to get even better. I'll get to the point where, you know what? It will still just be like now, a story. So am I there 100%? I feel like my reading is great. No, but do I know and feel like it is better? Yes, with the help of God. So that's just a little encouragement today to share with you and push you and boost you. Whatever it is that you're insecure about, don't worry about it. Turn it over to God. God will help you. He will make sure that he can deliver you from that insecurity. It's up to you. And he will use you in that thing that you feel like that you're not good at or good with, and use you for the glory of his kingdom. And that's what he's doing with me. And I just had to share that today. So I am so grateful and thankful that something I didn't think that I would be doing publicly, that I was afraid to do and scared to do because I was insecure about, that he's now using me in that very thing. Oh God. Now let's read this short prayer for today. The prayer is about friendship. And it says, when I want God to strengthen my friendship, Lord, thank you for the friends you have given me. When you are glued together with, when we are glued together with bonds of loyalty and commitment, no matter what the external circumstances are, may I be a good friend to them and love them with genuine Christian love. Work in my heart so that I may be loyal, helpful, patient, kind, and forgiving. Now the scripture. Love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful or proud or rude. It does not demand its own way. 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4 and 5. I hope that you was blessed by the prayer of the day. I hope that my testimony encouraged you. You too, you can do it. I know you can. My motto right now, or one of my sayings, you can and you will. And that's what I'm saying to myself. I can and I will. It shall happen. It shall happen for me. It shall happen for you. So be blessed, and we'll be back with another daily prayer or a daily devotion.